Hello, everyone, and welcome to another version of Johnny is YouTube. You know, there's things going around out there saying that the Patriots have cheated again. Well, for all you Patriots fans out there, I'm there to say, if you believe in your team and they did not cheat, good for you. Because I believe that if you have to cheat to win, then you really do not deserve to be in the Super Bowl. But that's just my take on things. See, I'm a football fan through and through. I'm gonna admit it, I mean, come on. Who isn't a football fan? Excuse me. I tried to hold that back, but it just didn't work out that well. Now, you see, a lot of people think, oh wow, Kobe's out for the rest of the year? Why does that not shock me? Anywho, back to the subject. Deflategate. Back 5 or 6 years ago, there was Spygate. And the Patriots wound up losing draft picks and getting fined. Now, I'm all for good punishment and everything, but if the Patriots didn't do anything, I mean, come on. The Colts would have got their butts kicked anyways, right? Yeah, I would have thought so. So there should really be no punishment anyways. They've been punished enough, right? Deflategate? There's no Deflategate. Seriously. None. If it was underinflated, it wouldn't have really made a difference anyways. Patriots would have ran over them because Andrew Luck is over the century against that team. Andrew Luck has bad luck against the Patriots, just like he has bad luck against Nick Foles and the Eagles, just like he has bad luck against Kaepernick and the 49ers. Bad luck. If Andrew Luck wants to beat the Patriots, he has to step up his game a little bit. He's good for a youngster. I give him that. But he needs weapons. And I'm not talking about that cheesy gun stuff. That Chris Johnson was caught here in Orlando with 2 guns. Really? Dude, you play for the Jets. You're supposed to be a role model for kids. You're supposed to set the example. You're making millions of dollars. And for you to be young like that and screwing up, that's messed up. So I'll tell you what you do. Don't mess with guns. Don't mess with drugs. Football players, baseball players, everybody messes with drugs. Stay clear of the drugs, you'll be the best role model in the world. That's all I got to say. And as far as Kobe being hurt again, well, he's getting older. And a 37-year-old body can't take a beating like it used to. So what he needs to do is sit himself down and coach next year, right next to Byron Scott. Let the youngsters take care of the Lakers. And if Kobe sees this, if Chris Johnson sees this, if Andrew Luck sees this, I hope it lights a fire under their butt, and maybe next year they'll perform better. Or perhaps they might even have better teams. Who knows? Right? What could go wrong with a better team? Nothing. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Now, they're worldly issues. They're still talking about that Cosby thing. I think they just leave the man alone. Stuff like that happened 40 years ago. If it happened 40 years ago, why not bring it up then instead of now? Would have made a lot of sense, wouldn't it? You would have thought it would have made a lot of sense. And as far as YouTube and third-party stuff, yeah, maybe I did go a little too far on some of those. Maybe just a smidge. But for somebody who works at Popeyes, somebody who prides himself on being funny sometimes, see this earring? See my head. Now you compare this head to George Carlin's head. Well, obviously without the glasses, but just the head part here. See this? You could maybe put some Propecia up here, maybe some Rogaine. but I love my head and my hair just the way it is. A lot of people in my school, back when I went to it in Vero Beach, used to think I was very, very funny. You know, I didn't see what they saw in me that was funny. But that was then, this is now, and I know I'm funny. Me being funny is always being funny. We always approach fine and funny with fine, funny, and funniness. And we get picturesque, we get happy. I can make weird faces. Can do class clown things. I know I have to come up with more material since I cannot play third-party music on here because it's part of the rules. I think weird rules. I don't think porn should be on YouTube, but it is. Unfortunately. That's just my opinion. YouTube's opinion might be different because they're all in it for the money and for the viewers. But that's okay. You know, Popeyes has got damn good chicken. They're right up there with KFC, if not maybe a smidge better. So, what I suggest to many people out there is if you live in Florida, find yourself a Popeyes and eat at it. And then you be the judge of how our chicken tastes. And pies and biscuits and so on and so forth. Until then, I guess there's nothing more to say other than, wow, the Bulls are beating the Mavericks. And that's not a shot. The Raptors beat the Sixers. And the Patriots play the Seahawks on February the 1st. And I think the Seahawks will take that one. Too much bad publicity is a bad thing. Shame on you, England. Shame. May the devil curse the cheater. But he won't. God will, though, and God will forgive them. Because everybody in this whole world is God's child. What more can I say? Other than the fact that Ichiro signed with the Marlins. There was a mall shooting out here in Melbourne not too long ago. That's very sad. Very, very sad story. Look it up. You'll see what I'm talking about. I'm scratching my head. Stuff like this don't normally happen in a small town, but the world's getting really, really nuts out there. You know, for all you security nuts, it's time to step up your game too. And as for corrupt cops, we know you're out there. You need to keep your hands and your guns and your tasers to yourself. Because one day, somebody will come along and weed you corrupt cops out of your jobs. Believe me, one day that's going to come. Yes, I'm worldwide and I know it. This is a message for corrupt cops everywhere. You will be found out and you will be dealt with swiftly, certainly, and severely. That's the type of punishment that's out there, right? Corrupt cops will get found, and when they are found, they will pay consequences, like the rest of us average Joes and Joettes. So, if you have fun watching my videos, I can be serious, I can be funny, can be retarded, can be a lot of things. But most of all, I'm truthful, and for this 10-minute clip, Johnny is YouTube. Peace out.